Otherwise, he'll be upset with me. So, him and his wife watch it. So, thank you for watching. Show, again, brought to you by Bud Light Orange. Not officially, but it's my favorite beer, so there you go. With that being said, let's get it underway. It is Wallys 15 at 5. Facebook Live here. Periscope there. YouTube up there. It's brought to you by the fine man, David Fowler Insurance Group, #1 Allstate agent, #1 in all of San Antonio, 257-0117. Call him for a quote today. He could save you money. You can tweet the show at SA Radio Boy. Take part in our poll question of the day that I just posted up there. How interested are you in the rest of the Spurs season? Very interested, somewhat interested, or you don't give a crap. That's basically it. So go to my Twitter page, SA Radio Boy, and vote this afternoon. There you go. We have one vote so far, so I just posted it up there. But anyway, so again, get on Twitter. Our opening segment brought to you, as always, by Wallys Deli Food Truck, one of the highest rated food trucks in San Antonio. Today, where was I today? Today I was serving, I don't remember, I can't remember. I lost my mind. But besides that point, if you're a commercial property, if you're a business owner and you're looking to bring a food truck to your tenants, your businesses, contact me at saradioboy@gmail.com. If you're running an event, some fair or something like that on a Saturday, Sunday, and you're interested in bringing a food truck, a quality food truck, an insured food truck with all the permits and all that stuff, right there. Wallys Deli, San Antonio, Texas, right there. Okay? There you go. saradioboy@gmail.com. Let's get right to it. Topic number 1, the San Antonio Spurs. Yay! They're back in action tonight at the AT&T Center against your San Antonio, the Pacers. That's who they're playing today. What's up there? Shot in the Dark SA joins me. Brian Meyenberg as well on Facebook Live. So the Pacers in town today, and I thought to myself, I just don't care. Of course, I'm going to watch because that's what I do, but I'm having a real difficult time getting up for these Spurs games to watch them. I'd rather watch the next episode of This Is Us, frankly, to be honest. And I've gotten to the point now where I don't want them to win. I'd rather have them lose. Go get your better pick. I mean, it's not a big deal. Better pick or playoffs, it doesn't really matter. But the only thing that does matter is I'd rather see Zion Williamson play in the playoffs against LeBron James than DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Jakob Poeltl, Bryn Forbes, and the rest of that gang. I'm tired of watching them. They don't do anything for me. Watching Zion go against LeBron James has a little exciting factor there. It's more entertaining than watching the Spurs get swept. Not that the Pelicans won't get swept because they'll get swept too, but it's at least fun to watch Zion play. There's no entertainment value at this point about the Spurs. Is there really a Wallys Deli here in town? Yeah, Wallys Deli, the food truck. Anyway, so there's that. No Aldridge tonight, no Jakob, who could be out maybe for 4 weeks here. It's time for the white flag. Wave it up here. Here we go. I'll use an envelope. Here you go. Get the flag going. It's over. The season's over. I'm raising the white flag. It's done. I've had enough. It's time. Play the kids. And listen, you can't just say, well, let's play the kids. They're already playing the kids. Just play them a little bit more. Play Keldon Johnson if you want. Play any of the kids that are available. I don't think
33 million.
Metu is not available today, so he's not going to play. But it's listen, there's 14 games to go. It's time to mail it in. I'm tired of watching this squad. Let's move on and get a draft pick or whatever, and let the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's help the New Orleans Pelicans make the playoffs so we can watch Zion for a couple more games. Watching the game on Saturday night against the Orlando Magic, it came down to the same old for the Spurs, the same issues they've had the entire season, and none of them have been corrected. Either they get outscored from 3 badly, we've seen that a million times, or they choke in the fourth quarter, we've seen that a million times, or they don't play a lick of defense. We've seen that a million times. Saturday night's issue, no defense. Consider they surrendered 60 points to the rotten Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic of James Ennis III. Aaron Gordon at least has some talent. Vucevic, Fournier, Markelle Fultz, Terrence Ross, Michael Carter, DJ Augustine, Mo Bamba, my goodness. 60 points to that freaking team? You got to be kidding me. And they were a layup away from losing that game at home to 27-33 Orlando. What more can you say? It's just it's more of the same for the San Antonio Spurs, and they play the Pacers tonight, and I just don't care. At this point, I'd rather watch college basketball. Topic number 2, Tony Romo reportedly receives an $18 million deal now. It's 18 or up $1 million per year from CBS. CBS also reportedly went to Peyton Manning during the negotiations with Romo and offered him $10 to $12 million just in case the Romo deal fell through. Not sure whether Peyton Manning would have taken the deal or not, but nevertheless, they signed Romo. And I said all along, I said, listen, this is just a waste of money. Nobody ever tunes into a game because of who the play-by-play voice is. It never happens. It never does. Do you say to yourself, well, I can't take Joe Tessitore and Booger McFarland. I'm not watching Monday Night Football. No. You don't watch Monday Night Football because the game sucks. Because the matchup sucks. That's why you don't watch the game. And you watch Romo and Jim Nantz because they got the Steelers and Ravens. They got New England against Green Bay. They have the best games there. But, it kind of hits you that if Romo had left CBS and went to ESPN, he wouldn't get the Super Bowl, okay, but he would be the face of ESPN. He'd be on Get Up. He'd be on all the shows all day long. It would be the Tony Romo Network. And Monday Night Football would then get better games because now ESPN is investing money in their package. But that's not the case now. But it hits you that if this is how it works, then it was worth it to sign Romo for CBS. Because if CBS lets Romo go to ESPN and say they bring Peyton Manning aboard, who's not the top tier guy, does CBS schedules, do they get crappy like the Monday Night Football games? Is that what then happens? Does the Monday Night Football game now get the New England Patriots against the Steelers on a Monday night? Do they get the Dallas Cowboys against the Green Bay Packers on a Monday night? Do they get all the big games on Monday night? It certainly sounds like that's how the NFL is working these days. And if that's the case, then it was worth it for CBS to pay all that money. Listen, ESPN pushed them, and CBS had to ante up to keep Romo, and I think that's going to allow them to hold on to the package that they have and continue to get the marquee matchups like Sunday Night Football does. Sunday Night Football spends a lot of money on their play-by-play people and their analysts. Collinsworth and Al Michaels make a boatload of money too, and so they get to keep the games. They get the best matchups. Okay, I'm convinced. If that's how it's working, then Romo was worth it. If that's not how it's working, well then CBS just overpaid for somebody who doesn't bring any ratings to the game. Just doesn't happen. All right, topic number 3, March Madness. Your new top 25 is out. You got a week or so to go in the regular season before we get into tournament time. That's conference tournament time. But here's your top 25. It's Kansas with unanimously today 64 first place votes. But here's the thing. The first thing I look at is which is the team that everybody is going to get on to be their winner of their tournament bracket. And right now, it's Kansas. Kansas will be the pick that the majority of people will pick to win the whole thing. It will be Kansas. But who's second? Who's the? And I like to go the second way. Listen, I've got experience in this. I've won the unofficial Ticket 760 NCAA Bracket Challenge pool twice. I won't play it this year because I've been banned from playing it because I called out Mike Benson because it took him 4 months to pay me, and he turned out to be a jackass. Here's a guy I helped get his gig at Ticket 760, and he turned out to be an asshole. So, no, shockingly, an asshole in radio. I haven't met that many great people in radio, frankly. But, so I'm not in the pool because I called them out on it. I mean, 4 months to get paid? I mean, that's ridiculous. Anyway, and then he gave me some lame excuse and didn't return my calls and didn't return my texts. And then I called him out and I challenged him. And he backed up. So there you go. So who's the second team now? Who's that backup team? Are you going to go with Gonzaga? Are you going to go with Dayton? I don't like Baylor because, I don't know. There's something about Baylor that I don't like. The thing about Kansas, too, is I don't like Azubuike and his free throw issues. He stinks at them. And if it's a close game down the stretch, with you're down 2 with 10 seconds to go in a big game, that might be a problem. So I'm not sure. I'm all in on Kansas either. So I'm looking for the second team. Who's the team there that's gonna? I don't know why that happened, Veronica, but hang with us and watch the show. Anyway, so is it Gonzaga? Is it Dayton? Baylor? San Diego State? Anybody that takes San Diego State to win this whole thing? Kentucky? Florida State? You hear me, G? She gave me and I told me he was hitting on her. I don't know what that means, Rashawn Jackson. Okay. Anyway, you guys are just being silly on the thing. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm going to watch more college basketball. Get ready for the tournament. As I told you guys weeks ago, I'm heading up to New Jersey to the sports book. I was hitting on my girl Taylor. I don't play that, bro. Okay, I don't know who Sean Jackson is, but you're on the wrong thing, buddy. Go somewhere else. Anyway. So, you're filling out your brackets. Who's that team you're going to take? Are you going to take Kansas or are you going to take somebody else? I mean, this is such a wide open tournament this year like you've never seen before. So we'll see what happens. Florida State's in there, Kentucky, San Diego State, Maryland at number 9, Louisville at 10. You're going to go Louisville. And you got Duke at 12. So the Dukies they'll be in that what would that be, the 4-12 game, 4-13? 13-4 game? I can't think of the brackets off the top of my head anyway. So Duke would be on that 4 line. I don't know who to go with at this point. It's really a toss-up. But you could see that Kansas will be the team that everybody will go with. But I don't think they're good enough to win the whole thing. So you have to look at that secondary team, the one that's going to get in there. And I don't think you can pick that team until the bracket comes out and find out where everybody is placed. But I'll have, depending on who falls, I'll probably have Kansas getting knocked out somewhere along the way. And listen, any one of these teams can get knocked off. You have to get really lucky. This will be a really, really toss-up for the championship in college basketball. Should be really interesting. All right, final topic of the day is the dumbass of the day. We have a dumbass of the day today. And unfortunately, it's a local business. It is the folks at the Moore Supply Company, located on mainland off Bandera. They are a plumbing supply company. And here's why they are today's dumbass of the day. I purchased a tankless water heater for my food truck from them on Friday that cost me $209 and change, whatever. When I returned it today, because it wasn't what I needed, they refunded me $189. And I said, wait a minute, can I look at the receipt, please? And I'm looking at the receipt and go, wait a minute. I paid $209. Where's the other $20? He said, oh, that's the restocking fee. I go, the restocking fee? The box is no bigger than a shoebox. It's this freaking big. A restocking fee? You gotta be kidding me. It's no, that's what we charge. We charge $20 restocking fee. I said, that's ridiculous. He goes, no, it's not. I said, sure it is. I said, that's a terrible way to do business. And then the counterman tells me, he says, I could have sold one of these today. And I said to him, well, geez, I says, you should have bought more of them with the $20 restocking fee that you get from everybody who returns the stuff. I will never, ever buy anything from Moore Supply Company in San Antonio on Mainland Road, and I suggest you do the same. They are today's dumbass of the day. All right, one last word as we get out every day. If you or someone you know is having thoughts about suicide, give them the number. 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. It could be anybody. They need help. You hear them talking about suicide, give them the number. You can help save a life today. 1-800-273-8255. And of course, tomorrow, don't forget to get out and vote. Listen, you want gun safety people in there? Then get the other assholes out of there. You want gambling in Texas? Get those people that are in there, get them out of there. Whatever you want. You have control. Make your vote count. Get to the polls tomorrow and cast your ballot if you have not done so already. That'll do it. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Peace out. Enjoy. We'll have episode 12 tomorrow right here on Wallys 15 at 5 on Facebook Live, on Periscope, and on YouTube. Peace out, everybody. Have a good afternoon. See ya. All right, let's shop. Boom. All right.